Happy Wednesday. Happy January 15th. It's my birthday. I somehow woke up extra early. I feel like the lighting is so weird in here at 1 p.m. Anyway, I woke up before I normally wake up today, and that's fine. It's good. I did yoga earlier than normal. And I treated myself. I don't have caffeine that often, but I treated myself to a matcha latte, which was, hi Handa, which was really good and yummy. There's this cute Suzanne! Oh my God, yay, Suzanne. Hi neighbor. And there's this cute little like coffee shop near me that I rarely go to, but I was like, I'm going for it, and I just rarely have caffeine these days, but it was nice and delicious. So yay. So my name is Alyssa Abrahamson, and I'm a nutritional therapist and wellness coach, and I am just so happy to be here with you every day in January, sharing an affirmation from one of my teachers, Louise Hay. It's a ritual that I've been doing for many years in terms of pulling off, like having her I Can Do It calendar, her daily calendar, and every morning, like pulling off the new affirmation and seeing what it is, and really having that kind of impact my life and really help me shift and change my thoughts and think more positively, because as we know, being open to shifting our thoughts and changing our mindset is so critical when we're thinking about our health and healing and well-being. So I'm grateful to Louise Hay, and I'm grateful for you guys being here live and watching the replay, and just making that commitment to spending a few days with me, or a few days, hey, all days, a few minutes with me, and really exploring affirmations and how that might enhance and elevate your thoughts and your mind and your life and you, and then how you can really help share that positive energy with those around you, and the energy of the universe. So very excited to see what today's affirmation is. Here we go. Okay, so this is yesterday. All right. Okay. Wednesday, January 15th, 2020. It does not matter what other people say or do. What matters is how I choose to react and what I choose to believe about myself. Okay, so I'm going to say that one more time. And so please feel free to say that out loud with me or think it in your mind. It does not matter what other people say or do. What matters is how I choose to react and what I choose to believe about myself. Okay, so I feel like we all want approval, whether some people are more like, I don't care what people think or say, and really hold on to that, and that's great. But I think on different levels, we all do want approval, and we do really care what people say and do. Diva Hollywood, you're back for 2 days in a row. Yay. So the affirmation is it does not matter what other people say or do. What matters is how I choose to react and what I choose to believe about myself. So just thinking about how at varying degrees in different places in our lives, we might say, I don't care, I don't give a F, what people think, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm going to be, this is what I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to wear, this is how I'm going to speak my truth and express myself. But I really do think that we all do really want that validation. I think that, some of us live our lives in different ways to maybe... shock people or get attention or something, but that's not really what we're talking about. I think that what I really want to focus on is when things happen, how you're choosing to react and what you choose to believe about yourself. So, I talk a lot about, and I have, in these daily affirmations, and I will continue to this notion that a belief is just a thought you keep thinking. And that is words of wisdom from Abraham Hicks and Brooke Castillo and all these, positive, motivational thought thinkers, law of attraction, etc. And when we recognize that that a thought is just a thought, and it's something that you can change. It's something you think in your mind, and I was actually just listening to a podcast this morning, and from this other woman that I follow, and she was saying there's no belief police. So it's like we can think and believe whatever we want in our mind, and that is super cool when you really. It's like fun and exciting and also kind of scary in a way, that you really have these choices to make changes in your thoughts. And when you recognize and think about, okay, what I choose to believe about myself, what do you believe about yourself? What do you want to believe about yourself? We talked about that yesterday. The affirmation was pretty simple, just about thinking positively and making that choice. And so I really encourage you to, think when we focusing on that final phrase, what I choose to believe about myself, that's what matters, is really taking a moment of reflection, whether that's, internally or in a conversation or through journaling, like what are beliefs that you have about yourself, and be just like super raw and real. And how are those beliefs serving you? How are they not serving you? Maybe they're old beliefs that you used to have when you were little and you just kind of keep thinking it. It's like this thought, you just keep thinking, so then you believe it. And it might not necessarily ring true for you anymore, but you've held on to that belief for so long that you just believe that that's like a part of your personality and like who you are. But actually you can change that if it's not serving you or benefiting you in any way. And just thinking about that is super profound. So the beginning of that second half of the sentence, okay, so what matters is how I choose to react. Well, I think that we all, have been exposed to this idea that, it's not, I don't remember the phrase, but anyway, it's literally like it's like, what's your circumstance in life, no matter what it is, whether you're, in financial debt, or you just broke your ankle, or, you're going through a divorce, or you just got a shitty haircut and your bangs are too short. It's like, it's a circumstance and it's neutral. And then how you think about it, what are your thoughts about it, and how you react is literally going to have this trickle down. So it's like, what you have a circumstance, it's neutral. Then you have a thought about it, and then that creates a feeling and an action and a result. So you have that choice to consider how you're going to react. And we all know this. It's like if you, God forbid, burn yourself cooking food, and you're making this beautiful meal, and it was like the first time you've cooked for yourself in forever, and you were so proud of yourself when you went grocery shopping, and then you burn yourself, and you're like, oh crap, that hurts. And you're just like, this is bullshit. I'm not going to cook for myself anymore. Why do I do this? Well, that's not good. Yes, it hurts to get burned, and let's hope that we never get burned. But, you got burned for whatever reason. Maybe that was like, just like a total accident, but maybe use it as, a little sign from the universe, like, hey, wake up, let's start cooking more. So then you learn to be more careful and present when you're cooking. Just whatever. That's just a little idea that popped into my head. But it's when we really start thinking about how we respond, and how we have a choice to think what we choose what to believe, and we can believe anything. Remember, there's no belief police. We're the only people in our minds. And so I guess what might be a really healthy, interesting exercise to do is, there's so many different ways we can go about this. I'm just, looking at this affirmation again, is maybe there's something in your life that's right now that you are just really not jazzed about. It could be anything, and we all have lots of things in our life that we're not jazzed about. But maybe, write that down. That is your circumstance, and that's something that is a fact. It is a neutral thing. It is a fact. This, I have rheumatoid arthritis. That is a circumstance. That is a fact. That has been diagnosed. It's paperwork. It's a real thing. But then what I choose to think about it and feel, and then my actions and my results, that's where we have this opportunity to change our lives for the better. So, choose something in your life that is a circumstance that you would like to maybe shift your thoughts and your mindset about, and recognize that that's neutral. And then what are you thinking? And then and it's your thought. What's your thought about that? Like a one sentence. What's your feeling? One or two feelings. And then how do you react? What does that create in your actions? And then how does that ultimately bring about your results? I actually just want to give you guys an example that happened to me it was in May. Okay. It was May, it's spring. And, it was like freezing in New York. I don't remember how cold it was. It was like total BS. It was like, oh my God. And I had yet to shift my winter clothes to my spring and summer clothes. So I guess I was, it was good because I had some of my warmer clothes. But I was not happy that it was like freezing out. And I was like, oh man. And so I opened my closet, and before I was about to leave, for the day, and I was like, what am I going to wear? And I was like, you know what? It's freezing out, but guess what? I have this new sweater dress that I certainly don't want to be wearing in May. It's something that you wear in, December, January, February, maybe March, but it's May, and I love it, and it's so cute, and it's new, and I'm going to wear it, and yay, I get to wear it one more time in 2019, spring, winter 2019. And I put that dress on, and I loved it, and it's warm and cozy and so cute. And I walked to my part-time job, and I went in there, and I got so many compliments on that dress. And I had worn it before, but I was just feeling good in it, and I got compliments on it. Then I felt good, of course. So it's literally like, what's the circumstance? It's crappy out, weather, it's May. What am I going to do? I'm going to, embrace it and wear something that makes me feel good. And then that energy radiated, and people were responding to that. And then I get compliments. And then my action was even to be more, engaging and thank you. And, bringing up like positive energy with like interactions that, people like in the common area of, it's like a collective workspace, in the kitchen area. And it was awesome. So it's really like this awesome, this affirmation. And so let's just look at it again. It does not matter what other people say or do. What matters is how I choose to react and what I choose to believe about myself. It's like this opportunity to think about our circumstances and our beliefs and reconsider that we have an opportunity to change them. So, that's today's affirmation, and it's my birthday, so I'm happy with it. I'm always like, every year I'm like, oh my God, I better like the affirmation on my birthday. What's it going to be? So yay. So thank you guys so much for joining me. It is so, I'm just honored that you're taking time, like not only to spend with me, but to invest in yourself and really, shifting your energy and your like position in your mind and in your life, and sharing that love that is just, with yourself and with others is just so admirable. Not everyone's doing it, and you're doing it. You're here, live or watching the replay. It doesn't matter. Just sending you so much love, and thank you so, so much. And again, my name is Alyssa Abrahamson, and I'm a nutritional therapist and wellness coach. And I'm coming to you live every day in January, sharing my reflections on Louise Hay's affirmation of the day. I'm also next Tuesday, January 21st, I'm doing a live workshop on Facebook Live, actually through it's not in the group, but on my Wellness HQ page. That way it can get to more people who aren't in the group. And I'm going to it's how I overcame pain, fatigue, and negativity, and how you can too. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my story in terms of living with chronic pain and fatigue, and how through diet and nutrition and lifestyle changes and thought work, how you can also take some actionable steps to feel better in your life, no matter where you're at. So that's going to be January 21st, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 to 1. And then the replay will be available. So if you are enjoying this, please, comment below, tag someone, a friend or a family member or a coworker that you think might be interested in joining our community, and just, keep sharing the love and committing to yourself, and just really honored again. Thank you so much for being here. Have an awesome day. And tomorrow and Friday, I will be here at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.